Hello, my name is Brian Perkins. Again, welcome back to the second discussion. And on this discussion topic, I'll be answering the question, how can I create a pedagogical system that integrates language differentiation of instruction and assessment, cultural orientation, and content knowledge as an essential part of my pedagogy? Right, when you're talking about stuff like this, right, this becomes a sensitive subject for educators. Because what educators don't ever want to do is they don't ever want to leave anybody out, by demeaning somebody's culture or by embracing diversity. And when I say embracing diversity, that means trying to point out each and every different race or different type of language that's in the classroom, because some students, they can feel some type of way about that as an individual. They don't want to be pointed out. They don't want to feel like they're different. They want to feel like everything is a unit and everything works together in the classroom. I think as an educator, for students that's not using the normal language, which would be English, in certain places, I think you could find special ways to help them by not individually pointing them out. But I think one way, and the thing that I use, even in our coach's office sometimes, it's not necessarily a word wall, but a picture wall that has plays or calls and stuff like that so that people are able to understand it. It doesn't have to come from their voice, but they can get visuals from that to help them out. And with that being said, that gives people a sense of accomplishment that they're able to learn, even though they might have a different language and know a different language than everybody else. So I think that's a very good way to get to students and use different things in your classroom. All right, and the stuff that you use on the wall, you can put multiple languages on there, all right? The players, the students, they may not even know who it's for necessarily, right? So I don't think that's a bad thing, but it also might help develop some skills in reading because you're doing more reading when it comes to it. One thing we need to get out of is just English language learners being put into a separate classroom, because that's not fair to them. That's not fair to them. Because that's all they're in there, just to learn English away from their peers and stuff. They feel like they're being separated and individualized. So I think we got to do a better job of managing them in the same classroom together and finding ways to work with them. That's what we do, right? We're educators. That's what we're supposed to do. Now, another thing that you can use to assess their learning to see how you're doing as a teacher is assessments. Differentiating, assessments and instruction for ELL learners. And if that's the case, you can do that. You can take the numbers and everything that you get from the assessments and then understand, okay, this is working, I can go in this direction. This is not working, I need to find something different, all right? So as teachers, we got to be able to adapt to the diversity of the classroom, different type of cultures that we have around us, and without singling people out and putting them down. Thank you.